gives power to all of queer community. So yeah, that's why I like to be a part of a queer person. And yeah, this is a glad moment to all of us.
Yes. Today I am having for the first time, second time rather, gender euphoria. I'm feeling so pleasant. Just see, I'm looking so sexy. It's the real me.
I think pride is important because we have to claim the places, and we can't just remain in the private. We need to come out and claim the places, the public places that are rightfully ours. So I think that is why in terms of visibility, in terms of sending out the message,
it's important because we get representation.
नमस्कार, द वायर देख रहे हैं आप। मैं हूं आपके साथ चिराग झा। इस वक्त हम मौजूद हैं दिल्ली विश्वविद्यालय के अंदर और ख़ास बात यह है कि आज तारीख है 1 जून, यानी जून का महीना आ चुका है और जून के महीने को विश्व के तमाम देशों में प्राइड मंथ के तौर पर मनाया जाता है, सेलिब्रेट किया जाता है। और इसके पीछे मकसद ये है कि जो LGBTQ+ कम्युनिटी है, उनके जो अधिकारों की बात है, उनके लिए जो स्ट्रगल्स हुए हैं हिस्ट्री में, उनको याद किया जाता है, उसको सेलिब्रेट किया जाता है। इसके साथ ही जो LGBTQ+ कम्युनिटी हैं, उनके बारे में अवेयरनेस क्रिएट किया जाता है समाज में, लोगों के बीच, स्टूडेंट्स के बीच। विद्यालय के छात्रों ने एक प्राइड परेड का आयोजन किया है, जिसमें वो एक रैली निकालने वाले हैं छात्रों के साथ, जिसमें LGBTQ+ कम्युनिटी के स्टूडेंट्स, आम स्टूडेंट्स भी शामिल होंगे, ताकि उनके अधिकारों की बात की जाए, उनके बारे में अवेयरनेस फैलाई जाए स्टूडेंट्स के बीच और आम लोगों के बीच। तो आज हम इसी प्राइड परेड में लोगों के बीच जाएंगे, स्टूडेंट्स के बीच जाएंगे और उनसे बात करने की कोशिश करेंगे कि वो इस प्राइड मंथ पर उनकी क्या विचार है, जो प्राइड परेड निकाली जाती है इसकी कितनी अहमियत है, कैसे ये स्टूडेंट्स को अवेयर करने में मदद करती है। इसके साथ साथ मैं आप सबको बताना चाहूँगा कि ये जो प्राइड मंथ है, इसमें प्राइड मार्च निकाला जा रहा है, इसमें कुछ मांगे हैं, कुछ डिमांड्स है स्टूडेंट्स की जो रेस की गई हैं, जैसे हॉरिजेंटल रिजर्वेशन फॉर ट्रांसजेंडर स्टूडेंट्स। इसके साथ ही क्यूअर इंक्लूसिव एंटी रैगिंग सेल्स, यानी जो एंटी रैगिंग सेल्स होती हैं कॉलेज में, उनको क्यूअर स्टूडेंट्स के लिए इंक्लूसिव किया जाए। इसके साथ साथ कहा गया है कि जेंडर न्यूट्रल वॉशरूम्स कॉलेज में हो। तो हम इस पर भी उनकी राय लेने की कोशिश करेंगे कि आखिर इन डिमांड्स पर वो क्या सोचते हैं, क्यों ये डिमांड्स ज़रूरी हैं, और क्या जैसे जो डिमांड्स हैं जेंडर न्यूट्रल वॉशरूम के, तो क्या स्टूडेंट्स, हमारी सोसाइटी इतनी ज़्यादा डेवलप कर गई है, इतनी प्रोग्रेसिव हो चुकी है कि इस टाइप के डिमांड्स को हम इम्प्लीमेंट कर सकते हैं। तो बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग कॉन्वर्सेशन होने वाला है ये। हम जाते हैं अभी और बात करते हैं स्टूडेंट से और जानते हैं कि प्राइड मंथ पर LGBTQ+ कम्युनिटी के राइट्स पर उनके क्या विचार हैं और कैसे वो अवेयरनेस क्रिएट कर रहे हैं।
One, I just want to say happy Pride to everyone, and this is like very new to me because I'm not from Delhi, I'm from Bangalore, so I really like that they had student federations and political parties, student organizations, and Pride, because Pride is political, and I'm really glad that they're creating a safe space for everyone. And I hope that it creates more awareness and it sensitizes people towards the issues that LGBTQ community faces, and I hope that we can make our society and our youth feel more inclusive and accepted.
The reason why SFI decided to conduct the parade is because queer students in DU as well as JNU and many other universities face a lot of oppression, face a lot of discrimination in their day-to-day lives from professors, from their friends and everyone. Apart from the discrimination that they face, there are a lot of issues with their material conditions also. How many transgender students are enrolled in any university in Delhi every year? Is there any record of it? They are an oppressed community in the country, but there is no record of how many of them are enrolling for education, for higher education. From what we understood by observing around, we understood that there are very few transgender students who are enrolled in university spaces like Delhi University and other major universities in the country. And many of them, some of them already spoke to us, they know about their other transgender peers who had to drop out from their universities because of oppression that they were facing.
तो ये जो आप लोग परेड देख रहे हो, प्राइड परेड जो ये हो रहा है, सो इट्स नॉट ओनली सेलिब्रेशन बट इट्स ऑल्सो प्रोटेस्ट. It's a protest against the oppression the queer students are facing in the university level, college level. क्योंकि अगर आप सही तरीके से देखोगे तो कॉलेज में हमें हमेशा ऑपरेशन फेस करना पड़ता है टीचर्स से, स्टूडेंट्स से. लाइक if you are a queer, if you want to dress in a different way, if you are dressing in a different way, you are being different, teachers will always question you, students will question you in a very bad way.
I mean, honestly, I believe it's still quite a few people who've attended the Pride Parade yet. this time I feel a lot less people arrived. Although yes, it does create awareness around the world, because there are regular people around the Pride Parade as well who are not necessarily queer, and they view the parade, they come here and they observe all of us doing the celebrations. Unwantedly or wantingly, they come across and interact with us, and I think it increases normalcy of the behavior, and hopefully that also instills this idea that yes, once you see people as such in real life, then you start to begin to realize that yes, they're also just people like us. So getting close to them and realizing that they're also people like us brings awareness to the people, because that's the best way you can do it.
It is not upon one organization, it's not possible by one organization to do a radical change in all sectors of the society, but the change is very much necessary. So how do we reach it? We can educate and enlighten the people who are around us, that is the students. We are reaching out to them. But it is the responsibility of the state system to reach out to the country as a whole. And it should start from educational institutions, starting from school. An inclusive education system will ensure that the country, at least in the future, will become more inclusive for everyone to be in. So it is the state's responsibility and the education system's responsibility to craft the future of the nation.
Well, I mean, how long are we going to wait for that maturity to kick in, right? We have to take we have to be proactive right now. We have to take action now. Change is now. It has gone on for a very long time. Discrimination and oppression has become the norm, and we cannot wait for it to change. We have to change. So I'm glad that these proposals have been made, and I really hope that they are accepted and implemented at the earliest.
I thoroughly believe so, actually. There has been a question like this raised amongst the American public as well, and I believe this question has been answered with clear indication that, the fact is, we assume that everybody here is apparently going to molest somebody, and expecting that somebody choosing to enter a gender-neutral washroom with the fear that there'll be sexual misconduct happening. I really doubt that is the case. There have been multiple research studies, actually. This is not just my opinion. In America, they've adopted this situation in a lot of places, and it has shown that, yeah, it's letting people choose their washrooms doesn't necessarily increase any sexual violence. So in case it doesn't give you any negative effects, then why not let people have what they want? I mean, sure, if there would have been research studies showing that there is damage happening because of these, sure, let's stay away from it. But when it's not, then I believe, yeah, we should move forward with it.
द वायर के और वीडियोस देखने के लिए सब्सक्राइब करें और बेल आइकन पर क्लिक करें। स्वतंत्र पत्रकारिता की आर्थिक मदद करने के लिए डिस्क्रिप्शन में दिए गए लिंक पर जाएं और अपनी राशि चुनें।